Доброго времени суток, дорогие друзья! С вами снова Тей. Приветствую вас на канале Душевных Игр. С нами Капитан Шепард. Как всегда, между сериями я немножко полетал по тому пространству, видимо, турианскому, где мы обнаружили замечательный этот корабль коллекционеров. Из прошлой серии успешно от него сбежали. И я думаю, начать надо с того, чтобы сделать то, за что, либо вы меня убьете, либо я себя убью. Потому что я чувствую, что мне это нужно. Простите меня, пожалуйста, но я потрачу тонну ресурсов на косметику. Я хочу улучшить медотсек. Потому что мне задолбало бегать со шрамами, честно говоря. А так как я отыгрываю героя, который срединный герой, такой смешанный, то мне это позарез нужно. Мне очень интересно, какой будет у меня характер реально, если я буду вести себя, что называется, как в жизни. Только вот один важный момент здесь есть. Дело в том, что здесь в определенный момент сюжета, насколько я помню, возникла... О, команда реагирует на новости. Вот. Так вот, в определенный момент сюжета команда, по идее, кстати, там поднять уровень, в команде возникнут споры, и их надо будет как-то решать. И для того, чтобы решить споры, нужно будет очки героя-отступника набрать в нужном количестве. И так как у меня смешанный персонаж, я могу не добрать нужное количество очков. И вот я вот думаю, как мне тогда быть, потому что, как я понимаю, от лояльности зависит, выживут ли все члены команды или нет. Я специально оставлю миссию на лояльность Джек в конце, потому что именно она, насколько я знаю, триггерит один из конфликтов. Вот. Но до этого момента нам надо набрать очень много очков и сделать это таким образом, чтобы оно при этом не противоречило моему отыгрышу. Либо, если уж потеряем, то потеряем. Но мне, конечно, очень бы хотелось в это прохождение. Понятно, реагируешь ты за спиной. Вот, и мне уже очень давно хочет... Оу, прикольно. Я даже не знал такую штуку. Ладно. В общем, я очень давно ищу... Я очень надеюсь, что у меня получится без потерь закончить. Слушайте, я не знал, что он тут что-то говорит, если просто стоять. У него пасхалка какая-то. Прикол. В общем, будем думать. Если у кого-то есть подсказки, можно ли как-то закончить игру без потерь, не обладая полностью всеми плюшками, полной поддержкой, той же Миранды, например, то мне было бы это очень полезно. Вот. Но надеюсь, что как-нибудь пронесет. Либо, говорю, как будет, так будет. Привет, Джокер. Я на минутку. Постоять над душой. Че, больше ничего не скажешь? Если так? Не? Не реагируешь? Ну ладно. Не хочешь, не реагируй. Да, я хотел с Сузи поговорить, кстати. Мне интересно, может, она что-нибудь скажет на тему того взлома?
Yes, Shepard.
Вот да.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
Нет, нету.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Так, вот, Джокер. Как дела тут?
Commander.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the
уже
move,
все.
I think I made my point.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Видимо, их приключения закончились совместные. Ну хорошо, друзья, тогда я думаю, сделаем так. Бежим в лифт. Сделаем себе небольшую пластическую операцию. Сейчас узнаем, кстати, нет ли у нас каких-нибудь писем.
You had me so worried when you were trapped on the collector ship. Thank goodness for Edie.
Да уж.
An AI on board is proving to be very useful.
The elusive man made sure Edie was installed for this mission. Now I see why.
Ничего, что это он нас в это сунул.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Наивная дурочка.
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
Да нет, спасибо.
Is there anything
Ой.
I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Спасибо, моя хорошая. Работаешь ты на ура. Но мне нужно сделать небольшую косметическую операцию. Что-то реально задолбало меня в диалогах. Конечно, у меня много героев, поэтому уже шрам почти незаметен, но меня они лично немножко раздражают. Вот оно, господи, да. Будьте добры, пожалуйста, регенерируйте мне немножко кожу. О, боже, да, как в первой части. Спасибо, спасибо. Но теперь мне стало гораздо легче жить. Ну что ж, думаю, в этой серии, друзья, у нас есть вполне конкретная задача. Нам надо выручать Тали. Ее просьба звучит стремнее всех остальных. Так, между нами. Так, тут я обследовал немножко. Остальные пока оставил. Ну, я понял, Сузи, спасибо. Ой. Деньги у нас тоже есть, в принципе, так что тоже потом можно будет закупить. Так, вот на система свой-чужой жнецов, но это в самом конце, уже почти в конце игры будем делать, уже на финале. А пока давайте-ка, господи, сколько всего на Илиуме. Это потом все. Так. Вот она. Порог Вальгалла. Прилетели. И вот он, мигрирующий флот. Здрасте, у двойной звезды висит. Мигрирующий флот, состоящий более чем из 50 тысяч кораблей, служит домом для 17 миллионов кварианцев и является крупнейшим из известных скоплений космолетов. Сами кварианцы во время паломничества посетили большинство планет галактики, однако на борту их кораблей бывали лишь немногие чужаки. Попробуем. Так, Тали с нами. Я думаю, в качестве группы поддержки нам бы Гаруса взять. Мы всегда были друзьями. Так, кстати, тебя мы еще не прокачивали. Так, сначала, как всегда, прокачиваем базовые умения. Лучшие технические атаки. Нет, я думаю, нам лучше техникой сделать. Так, и дрон. Еще и взломы И. Что же лучше-то? Да, давайте вот это возьмем. Будем взломы И брать. Там пригодится. Будем брать ее на миссии с гетами, это будет нас выручать. О боже, наконец нормальное личико. Так, защитник Богомол. Почему защитник? Кто дал тебе защитника? Давай вон, возьми хотя бы, не знаю, вон. О, как раз вражеские щиты. Вот давай, вот бери. Вот, а тут снайперскую, да, Богомол, согласен. Так, Утали, дробовик гетов, согласен, крупный фаланга идет. Так, цикада, мотыга, да, согласен. Поехали.
Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Да, с их иммунитетом по-другому не выйдет. Ну, хоть посмотрим, как живут кварианцы.
Captain Shepard, Talizora told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
I never actually reached the rank of captain. Technically, I'm no longer in the Alliance military at all.
You're the commander of the Normandy, responsible for the lives of Order. That entitles you to respect among our people. May you stand between your crew and harm as you lead them through the empty quarters of the stars.
Keep us alive. It's an old ship captain's blessing, Shepard.
Ух ты.
Telly helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor.
I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries
Да, с
weight.
их уважением,
I
капитаном.
wish I could do more to help Tally. The trial requires that I be officially neutral, but I'm here if you need to talk. They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
Так, стоп.
You sent Geth materials back to the migrant fleet?
Yes, my father was working on a project. He needed the materials. If I sent back something that was only damaged, not permanently inactive, no, I checked everything. I was careful.
Technically, I'm under orders to place Talizora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tally, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
Что-то запахло жареным, ребята.
I can't believe they're charging Talizora with such a thing.
If Talizora can't even get a Quarian captain to stand for her, she's as good as convicted.
Да, настроение у них не ахти.
Talizora of us, Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron, Shepard Vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaron Vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tally. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
Что за фигня?
I take it being associated with the human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tally. You have friends who still know you as Talizora Vas Nima. Whatever we must call you legally.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tally and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tally. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
Фух, друзья, ну пойдем. Блин, опять вот если нам сейчас не хватит убеждения для общения с судьями, будет очень обидно.
I guess we should get started. Does Tally have a defense
Прям
counselor?
в зуб даю,
Someone who
понадобится
speaks for her
оно нам.
side?
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law.
Вот этого я
And
боюсь.
remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tally.
Thank you, Shepard. I could not ask for a better counselor.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promise that I would not delay you.
Уже никто не видел столько вариантов в одном месте.
This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Keep us alive. The accused Taliazora of Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against the charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Корис, понятно.
Then you should not have declared Talia crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Talia's captain, Shepard must stay.
Как она повернула.
Objection withdrawn.
Да, видимо, он главный противник.
Your crew member Taliazora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
О, ура! Есть варианты.
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Taliazora Vasnima, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that our captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Chorus, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Taliazora in
Хорошо
hearing is
получилось.
appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
How could Tali have brought guests to the fleet while serving on the Normandy?
To clarify, Shepard, Tali isn't accused of bringing back entire units, only parts that could spontaneously reactivate.
But I would never send active guests to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
Нифига себе.
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals. But right now, our first concern must be the safety of the migrant fleet. The Normandy stands ready to assist in whatever capacity necessary.
Thank you. Quarry and strike teams have attempted to retake the ship, so far without success.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you bastet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
Идем пока поверху.
With your permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the fleet must come first. And Tali needs to find her father.
Agreed. And if you die on this worthy mission, Tali, we will see that your name is cleared of these charges.
We can discuss that later.
Что же за Корис?
You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. The shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
Бедняга.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
Да, такого поворота не ожидал. Ну что ж, давайте пообщаемся с этими самыми, с адмиралами и заодно узнаем их. О, Кэл Ригер, привет.
Kal Rieger.
Shepard, Telizora, good to see you both.
Добрался.
Wish you were under better circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Damnedest things, just like they said. No way the sun on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right. That's troubling.
Can't really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
How have you been, Rieger? You took kind of a beating on Haystrom.
Physical damage wasn't bad. I was down for about a week with infection, though. Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those admirals.
With your immune systems, it couldn't be easy for Quarians to fight a war.
Да.
You'd lose more people to infection than injury.
We can't afford a frontline attack, that's for sure. Have to fight smart. Ideally from orbit.
We do have stockpiles of antibiotics. It's not as though everyone would die from a single shot.
No, Shepard's right. You've only seen our strike ops tally. Don't have all the fancy equipment in a frontline fight. Supplies get strained. Things get ugly, fast.
What are you doing aboard the Raya? It sounds like you gave your report to the Admiralty already.
Well, I stayed to argue the charges against Telizora. I've served with her and she deserves better than what she's getting.
Thanks, Kal.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
Кстати, да.
Have you had any luck talking to the Admiralty board?
Admiral Ron asked my opinion about the Geth since I'd fought on Haystrom. She and Admiral Garrel are hoping you'll kill a bunch of Geth to get the crowd on your side, then find evidence to clear your name. They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am. I recommended getting you onto the Alarai. I hope you can handle it.
You did the right thing. Thank you.
You said that your mission had something to do with dark energy.
Right. Remember the damn sun on Haystrom? Shorted out everything. Way too much radiation? The sun's getting old. Only it's not. Dark energy. It's reducing the mass of the star's interior. Techs are worried.
What does that dark energy buildup mean? Is it something we should worry about?
Sorry, Shepard, I don't know what it means. Just that it has the scientists worried.
Hopefully it's isolated, some rare phenomenon. If dark energy can destabilize solar material. Probably not something to worry about now. But resources in this galaxy are scarce enough without stars suddenly going dead.
Some days I think flying around in the fleet without a planet of our own is the right idea.
Do you think the Geth are responsible for what's happening to Haystrom's sun?
Keela, I hope not. If they can screw up a star, our chances in war are even worse than I thought.
I don't think this is the Geth. It would take massive time and resources to affect a star like this deliberately. It's too inefficient to be a weapon, and even the Geth wouldn't destroy a useful star system. Besides, they didn't show up until we did.
I hope you're right, man. Synthetic bastards are bad enough as it is.
Ну да. Это ж не могли сделать.
Good luck on the Alarai. Stay safe out there.
Так, кто еще? О, Витер, ты тоже тут.
Shepard, how did you get onto the Raya?
Shepard is here to help me with my trial.
Oh yes, I heard about that. I hope you didn't really do what they said you did.
No, Vitor. I would never endanger the fleet.
Oh, well, good. So, can I help you with anything? I mean, probably not, but you helped me.
Take care of yourself, Vitor. Not many could have gone through what you did and come out sane.
I know. I didn't. But thank you, Commander. It's only because of your help that I've come this far. Hello again, Commander.
Ой, блин, не то взял. Ну ладно. Ну ладно. Так, адмирал Зен. Посмотрим, на какой она позиции.
Telizora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
Tali was with me. Saren and the Geth would have destroyed us all without her help.
Your political machinations are transparent, Commander. They are also unnecessary. If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
Через нее позиция может нас поддержать, действительно.
If you're not interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship Han Gerel and the cowardly Zalchorus be the ones to chart this course? I think not. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. Talizora is only peripherally related. No offense intended.
And what is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
To determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for artificial intelligence.
Опаньки. Так тут все веселее, чем я думал, друзья. Я, видимо, кстати, не подходил к адмиралам, когда играл в прошлый раз, потому что я вообще не помню вот этих диалогов. Это крайне интересно.
So the only reason you care about this is because Rael might have learned something valuable from the Geth?
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create new AIs?
No, Talizora. I wish to return the Geth to the control of their rightful masters, the Quarian race.
You're insane.
Да, ну вообще.
It sounds like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Han Gerel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Zalchorus would run away and hide on some new colony world. Shalaran is still undecided. I had thought Rael to be firmly in Han's camp, but if his experiments were on active Geth, perhaps we have ideas in common.
Блин, вот самое обидное, что Гарл, вот этот, который за нас явно выступает, получается на самой воинственной позиции против гетов. Да, беда. В качестве Шепарда, как ни странно, я сейчас, наверное, больше всего поддерживаю нашего главного противника на суде, получается. Потому что мне нравится идея основать новую колонию, а не лезть к гетам. Оставить их просто в покое, вот реально. Закончить эту войну.
You support experiments on living creatures?
Rael should have felt no more guilt experimenting on Geth than I did while performing surgery on a childhood toy.
The fact that you performed surgery on your childhood toys explains a great deal, Admiral.
A ship travels faster than I can. With the right programming, it can choose locations, even defend itself when attacked. But it is just a machine. It was built for the sole purpose of serving its master, and it can be dismantled whenever its master desires.
If we don't find Rael alive on the Alarai, what do you think will happen?
The power balance will be disrupted. Han loses a vote for his foolish and self-destructive war. That would favor peace then, as Shalaran is too careful to risk her own neck. But if the Admiral replacing Rael agrees with me, things could become very exciting.
Сучка.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the Geth jammed the comm systems. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
Then this can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts and pieces, and certainly not enough to make that many Geth.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Так, я хочу поговорить с нашим противником. Корис, да, его зовут? Да, меня хвалят. Видимо, я уже немножко сбил баланс. Может быть, так, Гарл, с вами я чуть позже поговорю. А вот Корис меня интересует. Может быть, мы его переубедим все-таки? Мне нравятся его идеи, если это четко правду говорит.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalchorus Vas Quibquib. Do not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. You have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Sarah are to be lauded. But like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth. The people we created. The people we wronged.
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
В определенном смысле, блин. Ну-ка. Давайте карты на стол.
You and the other admirals appear to have some disagreements beyond Tali's trial.
You are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Rael Zora was researching new weapons to use against the Geth. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over our homeworld, rather than find a new colony and adapt.
Can the Quarians coexist with the Geth after all your history?
I don't know. We all deserve to find out. They are our children, Shepard. We have all done horrible
У
things
него позиция миротворца, блин, мне она нравится.
for both groups. That is why I cannot sanction whatever experiments you helped enable, Talizora. I believe this message needs to be sent.
I understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you, but I understand.
Что вы знаете про этот корабль?
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Only that you should have let us destroy it. When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there, any hope of convincing the other admirals will die.
I did not bring active Geth to the Alarai, Admiral. I know how dangerous that would be. I only brought pieces.
The captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain belies your argument.
Что там за история с твоим кораблем все-таки?
You have a ship named Quib-Quib?
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures, and have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quib-Quib. And I will not flee because of petty insults.
Понятно все. Ну ладно.
We should move on.
Goodbye, Talizora. Be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
Ну, я даже с ним согласен. Только вот Талия не хочу, чтобы подставляли из-за этого. А вот самая вторая обидная часть. Наш главный союзник на суде, скорее всего, мой идейный противник. Потому что мне интересно понять гетов, а не стереть их нахрен. Суть заставляет задуматься.
I'm glad Admiral Ran got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard, Admiral Hangerel Vasnima. You got Admiral Corris backing up worse than a Krogan toilet. I'm glad to see Tali's captain knows how to handle a courtroom.
I'm just here to help Tali, Admiral.
I'm glad someone is.
You believe I'm innocent, don't you, Admiral?
I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they say.
You and Tali's father go back a long ways?
We served together on the gunship Yaska during a bad Batarian raid. We were kids, serving pre-pilgrimage as trainees. Crew of 10, and 6 were dead. Kinetic barriers were down. Rael and I were alone on the bridge, and the Batarians had drawn off a tramp freighter.
Прям интересная пиратская история.
Did you save the freighter?
Our ship was under orders to hold position, but Rael looked at me and said, "We're underage. They can't charge us for breaking formation." He took the helm, I took weapons, and we brought that freighter back. The crew called us heroes. Brass called us idiots. They slapped medals on our suits, then kicked us off to pilgrimage a bit earlier than usual. That's Rael for you.
Да. Видимо, он и правда мог что-то створить с таким характером.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Nothing good. We sent some of our best Marines into that hellhole. Damn few made it back. Whatever Rael was doing, it blew up in his face. The ship is crawling with Geth. Don't go in expecting survivors.
Admiral, my father, your friend, is on that ship.
I know that, Tali, but if Shala hadn't suggested you might volunteer, we'd already have destroyed the Alarai. That's where we stand.
Ну, ваши лучшие десантники, все-таки не забывайте, в костюмах которые могут от любой дырки вас убить. Или, вернее, заразить. Что там?
Can you tell me about the other admirals? Anything that might help me change their minds about Tali?
The one you didn't recognize, Tali, is Admiral Zen.
Пообщались уже.
She's on the fence. She takes fleet safety very seriously. On the other hand, she's always been in favor of studying the Geth. I hope she sees the benefits of Rail's research. Admiral Corris is the same whining suit wetter he always was.
You disagree with Admiral Corus's policies, I'm guessing. Or is it personal?
The man is a damn Geth apologist. Thinks we were wrong to try to destroy them centuries ago. He wants us to search for new colony possibilities instead of taking back the home world. Any research on the Geth makes him angry. You don't have much of a chance with him, I'm afraid.
You disagree with Admiral Corus's policies, I guess.
Any research on the Geth makes him angry. You don't have much of a chance with him, I'm afraid.
It sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just Tali bringing back equipment.
You noticed that, did you? Tali's father wasn't just running weapons tests on the Geth for fun. He was looking for something to give us an edge when we attacked the Geth in full-scale war.
I know Father wanted to retake the homeworld someday, but are we that close?
I don't know, kid. We almost had the votes. We just need to give people hope for victory.
Очень рисковая.
I hope the Quarian people find some place to live, Admiral, but it sounds like you're playing with fire.
We're too comfortable now, Shepard. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy and we just ride around doing nothing.
We might need that fleet to help fight the Reapers, Admiral.
Вот да.
Then we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
Тоже верно.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
Так. Ну и наша глава.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice.
Расчетливая.
Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alleray. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
I know you're trying to help her, Admiral, but that was over the line.
She has nobody else to speak for her, Shepard. I am doing everything in my power. That's what her father would have wanted.
Don't say it like that. He could still be alive on that ship.
You should get to the Alleray soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
What kind of evidence will carry weight with the Admirals?
Tali, you admitted to sending Geth parts to your father for his project.
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on its own. I took every possible precaution.
Then find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves you were careful. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have foreseen.
What can you tell us about the Alleray?
Not much, I'm afraid. Ryozora only said that he was researching new defense technology.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
We knew nothing until the Alleray sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was attacked.
You're saying there's no data about the inside of the ship?
That's exactly what I am saying. The Marines who survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must assume the worst.
No, we don't.
Ну, хотя действительно, тогда там, может, кто-то и выжил.
How long have you known Tali's family?
Since before Rial was an admiral. 25 or 30 years, I'd guess. I was there when Tali was born. Her mother and I had synced up our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was sick for a week, but it was worth it. I was the one who took Tali from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
Ну-ка, интересно.
I don't understand. You put your children in bubbles?
Environmental units. It's a step between relying on the mother's immune system through nursing and getting a suit of one's own.
The bubbles let parents take their children out of the clean rooms safely. We don't wear suits until adolescence.
There is a celebration when a child gets her first suit. It's a coming of age.
Ничего себе.
I'm not hearing much about Rail's involvement in Tali's life.
It's difficult to explain. I shouldn't.
It's all right, Inshallah. No secrets between shipmates. I think I told Shepard about my father.
If you say so, Rael was committed to the Quarian cause. That didn't leave him a lot of time for his family. He wanted to give Tali and her mother the home world, or a strong fleet at least. That was how he showed his love.
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the admirals.
You caught that? Yes, the guest presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the home world.
You're thinking of war? With the Geth?
I am not, Tali, but others are.
I know the migrant fleet is formidable, but even you can't take on the Geth.
We grow tired of wandering the stars, Shepard. We want our world back.
Он 200 лет они уже летают, да.
For our mistake. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way the wind is blowing.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarai.
Ну что ж, друзья, пойдемте. Такая диалоговая серия получилась. Я думаю, полностью корабль не успеем, наверное, пройти до конца серии. Ну, либо попробуем. Нас тут пока хвалят.
If anyone can retake the Alarai, Talizora can.
My father dead? Or trapped on the Alarai? My name stripped? How could you not tell me this, Captain?
I'm sorry, Tali. I was under orders from Admiral Ran herself. I couldn't say anything. She wanted to get you onto the Alarai. She said that the Admiralty Board needed to see your reaction.
Мы уже поняли.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Why is the fleet here? A binary blue giant system isn't the most hospitable place in the galaxy.
Not if you're looking for a planet to land on. We've been doing a lot of deep-range travel. The bulk of the fleet is here to charge up using photovoltaic solar cells. We're running an ice mining operation at the Red Dwarf 6 light years off. They haul it here, and we melt it for water, or crack it into deuterium, hydrogen, and
Да, у них совсем другая система.
Who decides where the migrant fleet is going?
That's a more complex question than you might think. The Conclave votes on where we're going, but the Admiralty works out how we get there safely. Avoiding areas of piracy, scheduling resupply, that sort of thing.
Seems like you're cut out of the loop.
Raya has a representative in the Conclave, like every other ship. But me, personally, I don't get to say in anything that happens beyond my ship's hull. If my crew doesn't like the way things are going, we're free to leave the fleet at any time. Of course, since the Raya produces about a third of the fleet's food, they try to keep us happy.
Как интересно, у них тут реально целая политическая возня своя.
Why'd you post guards outside our ship?
Aside from the fact that your crew is Cerberus, technically it's under quarantine. Any accidental intership contact could sicken or kill our crew.
Технически, формально он сказал. На практике они просто не доверяют Церберу. Ну, могу их понять.
We'll talk to you later, Captain.
Ну ничего, мы никого из Цербера не стали брать. Специально. Чтобы их не злить. Так, а куда нам? Простите.
If Talizora is stuck with a human captain?
Talizora and her father are out of control. This is on them.
Я думал, нам сюда. А если не сюда, то куда? Здесь не работает. Может, сюда?
I didn't expect a human to be such a good speaker.
Да, наше убеждение, конечно, сработало хорошо. Мне очень нравится это. Ага, да, видимо, нам сюда, друзья. Боже, какие у них классные символы, я не могу. Язык у них просто божественный, письменный. Боже, я не могу, кайфую. Так, ну что ж, друзья, полетели.
Talizora Vas Nima. Oh, sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vas Normandy.
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the Alarai?
I'm afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive waves of Geth, though. More than there should have been.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Right. I mean that they're afraid the Geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the Alarai.
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Talizora. Kira Selai.
Ну, давайте попробуем. Ну что ж, друзья, поехали. Хотя у них щиты, так что нет, знаешь, давай-ка лучше винтовочку возьми. Так, а вот и первый десантник. Всем приготовиться, друзья. Здравствуй. Далее. Взламывай. Отлично. Хорошо взломался, мне нравится. Таля, дрончика отправь сюда. Так, тут щитоносец. Снимай. Хорошо. Продолжаем. Подвешиваем их. О, следующий сразу пошел.
Eat this.
Back shot.
Combat thrown away.
Приляг. Так, пока неплохо. Чисто сработали. Набираем панцирничка. И боеприпасов к тяжелому оружию набираем. Так, деньги. Смотрю, что... Блин, неужто и вправду случайность? Перемудрили и решили технику безопасности забить немножко. Это безалаберность, конечно. О, ремонтный дроид, вижу. Поехали. Вроде чисто. Так. Ага, один из дроидов Хистрома, кстати, помните, который мы сбивали? Но она наверняка отправила его выключенным, если вообще только часть его.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
How did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages and secured drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home and Father would send a small ship.
Haystrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
Вот почему их сейчас товарами считают.
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order, something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves. Signs of modification, clues to their thinking.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did it.
Сейчас выясним. Ну, еще один ковырянец. Чисто. Ждут подсказку, найдем. Монитор взломать. О, крепость Тагедов, отлично. Я думал, здесь послание какое-то будет. Чё удивился, почему его взломали. Взламывать надо. Ну-ка. Идиот, они впустили искусственный интеллект в компьютер. Дали ему доступ к сети. Ну тогда понятно, что здесь случилось. Непонятно только, как они это допустили. Кто-то идет. Давай-ка, охотника. Далее. Ломай его, он нам пригодится. А что, все? Больше никого? Ты один? Ну ладно. О, блин, здесь просто кровавая баня произошла. Это логично, Гет действительно быстро восстанавливается. Может, Гарл все-таки прав и стоит реально их вычистить уже. Как может договариваться с теми, кто насаживает людей на копья? Превращает в касков. Трэш. Ну да, денег мы тут, кстати, тоже много получим, потому что кварианцы. Их технологии мало известны, сервер намного заплатит за то, чтобы их исследовать. А деньги нам пригодятся. Снимай щиты. Так, его переманили, пусть помогает. Так. Что-то их многовато. Так, спокуха. Сняли. Так, займитесь этим, а я займусь этим. Так, с этим вы разберетесь. А, нет, не разберетесь. Так, пожалуйста, ребята, прикрывайте меня. Отлично. Молодцы. Пока работает. Патрончики. О, иридий. 2000, это хорошо. Идем дальше. Стенной сейф еще один. Сложный был. 1000 кредитов, еще один труп. Так, может здесь что-то полезное?
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
Did you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible. What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
You'll reclaim your homeworld someday, Tali. If your father can't help you, I will.
Taking back our planet would only be the beginning. We'd have to cannibalize our fleet to rebuild cities and infrastructure. It would take generations of gene therapy to readapt our immune system so we could live without suits again. We'd be adapting our entire culture. Again. Sometimes I wonder if it's actually worth it.
Ну, вообще, Адмирал 1 предлагал вариант хороший.
Have the Quarians considered colonizing a new world?
We'd have enough difficulty reacclimating to our own native environment. Adjusting for exposure to a foreign colony would be even harder. It's the difference between 60 years and 600. For anyone alive now to watch a sunset without a mask, we must take back our home. At the very least, we can take back one ship. Come on.
Так, пошли. Что у нас? О, у нас тут гости. Отвлечем немножко. Блин, какие же они прочные-то. Ты у меня винтовка такая слабая, или они такие прочные? Мне так кажется, что пистолет более удачное вложение. Так, ладно, не будем забывать, что мы биотики вообще. Так, все, меня достало. Гара, сними с него щиты. Хотя нет. Да, нет особой разницы. На самом деле нету. Так, вот этот товарищ меня напрягает. Ой-ой, щиты, господи, ребята! Эта тварь подошел слишком близко. Так. Да ё-моё, не высунулся. Грузани его. Фух. Это было опасно. Блин, может мне правда другую какое-нибудь оружие найти? А то реально как-то с этим сложно. Патронов мало, а бьет на недостаточно сильно. Но не так, как хочу. Так, еще журнал. Еще кредиты. И аптечка. Которая могла бы нам сейчас, кстати, пригодиться. Хорошо, что нам свезло без нее. Так. Что тут у нас? Блин. Стопудняк он их специально включил. О. Он. Он.
No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program maybe. You wouldn't.
Бедная.
They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me.
Hey, come here.
Вот она хорошая.
Damn it. I'm sorry.
You've got nothing to be sorry about.
Maybe he would have known I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Their main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangel and Darozen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
He knew you'd come for him. He was trying to help you. It's not perfect. It's not what you wanted. But it's the best he could do.
I don't know what's worse. Thinking he never really cared, or thinking that he did, and that this was the only way he could show it. It doesn't matter. One way or the other, I cared. And I'm here. And we're ending this.
Ну, друзья, пришла пора вмазать. О, Прайм. Знаете, друзья, есть у меня одна идея. Гори, ясно. Дрончики мимо. Прайм надо убрать. Минус одна броня. И своих дронов тоже отправим. Оу. Так. Прайм готов. Отлично. Модели корабликов. Вот и все. Блин, хорошее оружие, конечно. Надо его хранить. А вот доказательства.
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any geth we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know. This is terrible, Shepard. I don't want to know that he was part of this.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more geths to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback.
Поздно.
Leave Tali out
Уже забрызгала.
Assemble new gets with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
It sounds like he was doing this for you.
I never wanted this, Shepard. Keela, I never wanted this. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, they'll... We can't tell them. Not the admirals, not anyone.
Ты что, с ума сошла? Тебя изгонят.
Tally, without this evidence, you're looking at exile.
You think I don't know that? You think I want to live knowing that I can never see the fleet again? But I can't go back into that room and say that my father was the worst war criminal in our people's history. I cannot.
Ему же все равно.
Zora doesn't need you to worry about it anymore.
Угадываю.
You heard him say he didn't want you to be caught in the politics.
You don't understand, Shepard. They would strike his name from the manifest of every ship he ever served on. He would be worse than an exile. He'd be a traitor to our people, held up for children as a monster in a cautionary tale. I can't let all the good he did be destroyed for this, Shepard.
We're not going to decide anything here. Let's see what the admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was.
Если не изгонят, мы ее приютим.
If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead. None of this will matter.
Да, все-таки успели мы, друзья. Длинная получилась серия, но... А, он же так сбил. Хороший ты чувак, вот только не на той стороне. Посмертно изгнать! Вот ублюдок, да он ради своих политических целей. Да сейчас, немедленного голосования он требует.
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Sorry we're late.
Это с этого зайти.
We cleared the Geth from the Alarai. It should be safe for your people to return.
Thank you. We sincerely appreciate your efforts to aid the Quarian people.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened?
Ну, с Богом.
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to support?
Ура, нам хватило. А, ну можно еще завести толпу, кстати. Было бы. Но, слава богу, есть вариант.
Tally helped me defeat Saren and the Geth at the Citadel. That should be all the evidence you need.
I fail to see what relevance.
You're not really interested in Tally, are you? This trial isn't about her.
Скрыть их.
It's about the Geth.
This hearing has nothing to do with the Geth.
You want people to sympathize with them. And Garrow wants to go to war. None of you care about Tally. She knows more about the Geth than any other Quarian alive. You should be listening to her, not putting her on trial. Tali Zora saved the Citadel. She saved the Alarai. She showed the galaxy the balance of the Quarian people. I can't
Хорошо, что мы с ним поговорили.
than that.
Видимо, это влияло.
Are the admirals prepared to render the judgment?
Теперь, если они выголосуют против нее, они подтвердят мои обвинения. Либо единогласно, либо 2 против 1.
Tali Zora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges.
И не спалили ее отца.
Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
Так, о, мы можем повлиять. И как ни странно, я поддерживаю Кориса.
If you appreciate me, then listen. The Reapers are coming. I'm going to need your help to stop them. Please don't throw away your lives against the Geth.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. I hope this board carefully considers your advice.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Talizora vas Normandy. Kila Salai.
Теперь за ней закрепилось новое имя, но уже не как его изгнанница.
I can't believe you pulled that off. What you said. I've never had anyone speak like that on my behalf. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
Well, you can still go back in and get you exiled if you want.
Thanks. But I'm fine with things like this. It's fun watching you shout.
Tell me about what your father said, what he did. You deserve better.
I got better, Shepard. I got you.
Come on, Talizora vas Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
I'll take it.
Классно. Слушайте, можно с ним... О, можно с ним поговорить еще, хочу.
The admirals thought they were humbling you by forcing you to represent her, Shepard. I'm glad they were wrong. You didn't mention survivors. Did you find real Tali? I am sure he would have left you a message if he'd had time.
We found Rail's body. He left a message for Tali.
I can only imagine how horrible this is for you, child. But at least you got to hear your father tell you he loved.
Yes. Thank you, Admiral.
Good luck on your mission. No matter how dark it gets, the fleet is always with you. Kila Salai.
Конечно, их культура классная, господи, я не могу. Так, я хочу поговорить с нашей больной извращенкой. Да и Витер тоже, может, что-нибудь скажет.
Hello again, Commander. Good luck, Tali.
Ну что, Калригар?
Nice talking, Shepard. It's funny how it takes a commander to remind the admirals about military honor. Glad they're off your back, ma'am. And that you didn't have to give them that evidence you found in the LRI.
I didn't say anything about finding evidence, Carl.
Noticed that, ma'am?
Нифига себе. Блин, это закрывает, уберите.
Any idea what your next assignment's gonna be?
I'm gonna be escorting more techs around to look for signs of dark energy buildup. Maybe see if they can figure out what's causing it. Wherever they send me, it'll have to be less exciting than Haystrom.
What's your take on the war? Are the admirals gonna try to retake the homeworld?
I won't shy away from a fight, but if the admirals throw the fleet at the Geth, all they'll get back is scrap metal.
Ну хорошо, что на нашей
Best bet would be
стороне.
for us to find another way. But a soldier can't say unless his superiors ask.
Stay safe out there, Rieger.
You too, Shepard. Ma'am.
Carl, just call me Tali.
I'll work on that, ma'am.
Так. Ну, что теперь скажешь, адмирал Зан? Уберись. Я уже понял. Нет, остаться. Все. Я сам нажму.
Very impressive speech, Commander Shepard. But tell me truly, did you recover any of Rail Zora's research on the Alarai?
Nothing that will help you, Admiral.
Pity. Ah well. Whatever is created can be recreated. In any event, I am pleased that our talk regarding the war conundrum allowed you to help Tali. Her exile would have been unfortunate.
Да остановись ты уже.
You should abandon your plans, Admiral. They're only gonna make the situation worse.
We shall see, Commander.
Именно из таких, как она, война с гетами и началась вообще. Вот реально.
The talk of war gives me hope. Maybe we can retake the homeworld.
Может, Геральда переубедим хотя бы.
You called us on the carpet out there, Shepard, and you were right. Thank you. Tali shouldn't have been involved in that argument. Tell me, though, honestly, what did you find over there? You spoke well, but I know a feint when I see it.
Tali, is there anything the Admiral should know?
We found a lot of dead bodies, Admiral. Including my father's, that's all. Whatever research they were doing was destroyed.
I'll take your word for it, Tali. Not that I have much choice. Fight well and fly safe, kid. Your father would be proud of you.
Я понял. Ну и последний корис.
Very impressive, Shepard. Thank you for your help on the Alarai. And thank you for helping Rail Zora's daughter. You stood for her when we failed. We were wrong to let our own concerns about the war overshadow Tali's trial.
Я согласен с ним.
The galaxy needs more people saying what you're saying, Admiral. Good luck.
Thank you, Commander.
Угу. Ну все. Теперь можно лететь. Фух, итоги задания. Стали Зоро сняты все обвинения, и верность капитана Ты не подлежит ни малейшему сомнению. Политические баталии кварианцев вокруг войны с гетами вызывают определенное беспокойство. В борьбе со жнецами кварианцы могут оказаться крайне полезны, однако их неопределенно серьезная угроза нашим планам. Ищи энергия, новое снаряжение, крепость щита, уровень технического умения. Это мы сейчас все сделаем. Да, друзья, насыщенная получилась серия. По идее, я думал, что будет 2 серии, но вот как-то оно сложилось так, что вот одна небольшая.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Сразу покормлю рыбок и сбегаю за Тали. Поговорим с ней. Вот, и посчитаем, какие там сообщения пришли. Важная просьба. Ганак Эшхал Эсквайр. Уважаемый господин госпожа, присутствующий с моими коллегами стилями, с просьбой перевозки крупного британского груза, обнаруженного на Если. Безопасно ли это карантин? Подождите. Когда-нибудь оплатить экспертизу грузом? Блин, спам! Господи, это развод на деньги, письмо счастья. Да я-то тут читаю, как этот... Господи, не могу на них. Иди нахрен. Еще на спам буду реагировать. Ну не молодцы, конечно, это ржачно. Все как в реальной жизни. Так. Тализор у вас Нормандия, офигеть. Ее имя поменялось. Давайте пообщаемся с ней. Она будет рада.
I hear that Rupert is actually cooking some good meals lately.
Yeah, right. That scunner couldn't serve a good haggis if his life depended on it.
But all haggis tastes like ass anyway.
Aye, but in the right hands, it can taste like mighty fine ass.
А, ты тут. Терял тебя, Таля.
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics. All that infighting, seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
Солнце, ты бы знала.
Are Quarian politics always like that?
No. Sometimes it can actually get unpleasant. We're a very social people, Shepard. We have to be, to make up for being stuck in these suits. And part of that means getting involved in each other's business.
I imagine they're trying to fill your father's spot on the Admiralty Board. What will that do to the balance of power?
I have no idea. Being exiled might have made it easier. A few people are suggesting me as a candidate. Replacing an admiral takes time, though. You may not have noticed, but Quarians like to debate.
Ну вот как раз если выживем на задании, слушай, я буду только рад. Адмирал Тализор у вас Нормандия.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve, but my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of gas. I should get back to work, but thanks for checking on me.
Конечно, родная, ты молодчина. О, вот еще. У нас есть второй человек, которому уже успели помочь. Мне интересно, что он может там сказать. Джейкоб. Или мы с ним уже все завершили? Всяческое общение. Я, пожалуй, заменю винтовку тяжелую на что-нибудь вот подобное. Ну, Мститель это вообще. Не хочу защитника. Давайте возьмем вот эту. Попробуем с ней побегать. Джейкоб.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good. I could use some downtime. There's always something, right? The way some people talk, we may as well be dead already. Hard for the crew to relax on this kind of job.
Вообще, да, на корабле нужен бар.
No kidding. The next Normandy gets a lounge.
They better not need to do this again. Rebuilding everything was a pain in the ass.
I can verify that.
Yeah, I bet you can. I doubt they'll front the money to stitch me back together if we screw it up. It's a hell of a job, isn't it, Shepard? Being the good guys.
Wouldn't be the high road if it was easy.
You've got to figure, if all the people hoping we win stood up, the collectors would have a much bigger fight on their hands. Claws, whatever. I bet we have a lot more friends once we win. Hope we live to see it.
I hear that.
Anyway, I need to get back to work. Good talking to you.
Ты сказал про бар, слушай. Я тут подумал. Ты тут не знаешь о маленькой моей шепардской тайне. Но... Я же не могу не отыграть. Не пролплеить чуть-чуть. Привет, Касуми.
There you are. Jacob deserves better than a father like that. I probably would have wanted to shoot him too.
Ну вот пока Джейкоба нету, знаешь. Я думаю, победа над Стали над такой штукой, она того стоит. Угу, то, что надо. Ох, хорошая штука. Отметим. Ну и она фиолетовая, поэтому... Вернее, синяя. Хочу еще какую попробовать. О, да меня уж повело. Интересно, я могу напиться до усрачки здесь? Ну, давайте последнюю еще возьмем. Я праздную. Вы как хотите, друзья, а я праздную. За Талии, за то, что нам хватило ораторского искусства. Я...
The men's restroom is on the port side of the ship.
Че, серьезно? Слушай, а если сюда? Я ничего не перепутал.
Shepard, the men's restroom is on the port side of the ship.
Оу, извини. Я чуть-чуть перепутал. Ух, хорошо. Ох. Ладно, друзья. Поразвлекались, хватит. В общем, я думаю, в следующей серии как раз полетим на тучанку наконец-то. Мы же давно пытаемся попасть, и как-то все не выходит. Так что... О, вот, кстати. Будем считать... Привели себя в чувство. Так что, друзья, я думаю, мы начнем только следующую серию с полета на тучанку. Кстати, новые кораблики появились. И... Наконец-то поможем еще нашему Мордену и замечательному Крогану Грюнту. Подписывайтесь, ставьте лайк, если вам нравится. Играйте только в душевные игры. И увидимся с вами в следующей серии. До новых встреч. Пока.